easily hit her abilities. So they do have a pretty good wombo, but once again, like, that all comes down to execution, which is what we saw from the last game. Like, they needed to execute it perfectly, but they didn't even get the opportunity to even give it a whirl. So if this doesn't kind of progress forward for EZ4, I'm not too sure if they could, and especially if Tristana doesn't get touched. There is no threat to Tristana from what I can see.
No, there's not a lot of backline access coming out of the EZ4 lineup. I don't need time controls. And I move everyone to the correct positions. Like that. And the 5-man start from EZ4 here again as they go to their favoured bottom bush.
El Clasico. Ali could get caught out in this position.
This is the more
It could be all
traditional
about timing.
setup.
And yep, this is
comes out
and
onto the
that's
alley,
free.
and that's a free kill.
All free. 5-man knockup though. That was pretty clean. It's just such carelessness. Like,
they did have the correct setup. They had the 2 on the top side entrances and the 3 on the bottom side, but they were standing outside of bushes and into a hook champ, and just gave away his life essentially.
Yeah, first by going into the Mordekaiser as well, so that will really help. And I think that's what they need. They need this to like really push that early game lead, especially on the Mordekaiser. I think that we'll get to a point where the Wukong will really kind of be able to outbully Mordekaiser, but with that first blood, it should be a little bit better.
Seagull Lord thinking the same as he picks up the Dark Seal with that first blood gold, looking
100%
to push that early advantage. And topside start for the Nunu, and so they're just going to be getting red and pathing up towards that Maud Wukong lane.
Yeah, I think that invade basically forced the Nunu to start that side, which is not, nothing wrong with that at all.
You can see the double wards down on that bottom side buff for the Nunu.
Wow.
It's a good
a lot of damage.
And we get the lag again. Thank you, Riot Games. Not able to
God.
kill, but that does skew the land even more in the Mordekaiser's favour after getting that first blood Dark Seal. Yeah, this might be a rough one for the Wukong.
Yeah, he's going to go back and TP straight into it. That's going to be TP down straight away for this monkey. Is that racist?
Nah, not really. He's
he is
fine.
It's a monkey.
And Tristana doing what Tristana does, pushing in the wave as the LSD looks for that knock-up. And the Mordekaiser continuing right from where he left off, landing that Q straight onto the Wukong as he looks to see us on the tower.
So the way that Lily is pathing as well, if they can set this up right, they could set up a dive. Pretty risky, obviously, but if they were to successfully dive on this Wukong, being TP down so early, that could put him in a really good
another
position.
EQ there, and that's just careless from the Wukong. Needs to
disrespect.
Needs to play with more respect than that into the kill up Mordekaiser, as we see Lilia continuing to path up, just doing Gromp now, and we may see there's the potential for that dive that you mentioned. As
yeah, the wave's somewhat stacking, so it's not a full double wave, but it is more than one.
And no river ward for the Wukong either, so might be aware of the Lilia as she's getting scuttle topside, and the Nunu has got it bottom side.
Yeah, so they might not be risking it, which is fine.
As Corky looking to shove the wave in and back to get some mana, I imagine.
Yeah, pretty surprised with the Doran's blade. I always thought corrupting was good on a mana hungry champ as well. Like, looks like I got a gank in the bot lane though.
And here comes the Nunu. Flash coming out onto the.
Oh, well played.
Grabs the lantern and gets out. Chinks no flash. Good first gank there from the Nunu. And I think the bot lane will be what he looks to play through here. If Tristana is there, a diamond player. Nunu.
This looks so familiar. This is what we're used to. Oh no!
Jared fucks up the W. Has to flash over. Still stunned and will
no,
go down.
That is devastating.
As we see.
I don't even know how that happened.
as Lilia now visits top lane, throwing out a little ball, but not able to get anything done with that wave in that position, and we'll look to back here as we see the Corki TP back to mid. He still a wave up in farm, but the kill did go over the Lux, so her first reset will be better than the Corki's.
Yeah, so with that farm difference, pretty even, I would say, in gold. But the blue side up quite a little bit. Mainly, I mean, a lot of it's from the top side as well as getting that first blood at level 1. So 700 gold, 600 gold, still a pretty good lead. Just about how they use it, like I said, they need to really keep pushing this lead. And with the Wukong struggling, I think that's a lane that Lilia should be able to play around. But it looks like they're trying to favour bot side with that being shoved in, especially with Ali's flash down as well. It does have Hex Flash, but offensive flashes can be punished. Later in the game, it's just a matter of keeping track of it. And Corki's still going to be okay.
They had the vision of the alley on the roam there. Didn't know that the Nuno was there as well. A very smart decision to play safe as he now walks down and sees the Nuno. It does look like EZ4 want to prioritise this dragon here, especially with the Corki in the mid lane having the perma shove, the perma roam, and Jinx shoving the Tristana under tower.
Yeah, it can make it a little bit more harder for Triss to last hit under the tower. So, pretty big wave coming up there. I'd like to see them go for a plate here. And then, yes,
Hook
looks like they had a
quite
ward
landing there onto the Alistair, as we do see the Corki and the Lilia over on the scuttle, getting that vision ready for the dragon. Nunu also in the area as the bot lane.
I want to go for this Nunu. Nunu has flash though. I'm not sure what they're going to do here. I would have liked them to go for a play
here. So they will get something from the look of it. Doesn't look like the red team is going to respond to this dragon take from EZ4. As Smite comes out, dragon secured, and the Lux lands the Q, and the alley the Thresh. This is a dead Thresh.
Thresh getting quite
Lots of assists.
Just being greedy with the pathing there. Like, they all need to just path the same way. There's no need to really try and take flight, especially with that vision. It looks like they got no vision in that that river brush there. And also the wave was pushed okay, so they just needed to exit together to prevent that.
Jungles in the EZ4 bot side.
Looks like they want to go for this dive though onto the Jinx. Oh, TP coming in.
Comes in.
Is it level 6 here as well, Lilia?
Level 7 for the
Nice, very well played. Should
like
be a
it's going to be the sacrificial cow here, and Shedding Help will get out alive. TP down for the Mordekaiser, but does pick up another kill, and is still 35 CS up.
This is good coverage. It's good coverage. Looks like Jared's rotated from mid to top, so he's not going to lose out anything there. And Maud's going to go mid, because I was going to say that gives the Wukong some breathing room to get back, but with Corki being there, looks like he's still going to stay quite behind in this matchup.
Looking to choke the Wukong out of the matchup, as we see Mordekaiser making his way mid, eats the Lux combo, but will pick up this farm under tower. And do you think this is going to be a permanent lane swap, or just a temporary one until they have it shoved and can move back to their original assignments?
No, I think this is purely, just rotational basis. Looks like
Ali
really trying to get
them.
I don't think they got the damage here though, unless Wukong comes in and ults. Nunu's here as
Nuno,
well.
3-man gank top. Lots of damage out onto the Corki, but
Ali really trying to force these plays to give this red side a bit of a lead, but
he's running the Hex Flash, is worth noting. So his flash,
he's going in as well here.
Here's the tower dive onto the Corki. Corki goes down, but the Lilia is there. Lilia not able to pick up either, and the Nunu here in support.
No ult and the Lilia. If you had ult, that would have been.
We'll have to leave, and this is going to be plates for the Wukong, which is a little bit of a disaster for EZ4. This was the lane. This was the done deal. Nope, not even going to get a plate.
No, I won't get the plate there. Lilia scaring him off. And, you know, there is a little bit being denied from this Tristana, but not a whole lot. As long as, you know, the wave is going to... It's not dying to nothing. It's just going to slowly push towards her anyway. Oh, the ult comes down
out
here.
from the Lilia as the Maud flash forward Q ult, and the Lilia KS.
Wukong in a bad spot here too.
Wukong.
Oh, he's in so much trouble.
Does go towards his tower, but not enough. The Lux comes up to try and shield, also not enough. And they may look to start the Rift Herald here. Or at least get
Ali's ult down though. No, he didn't. My apologies. Thought he ulted.
Bot lane still very close. 2 assists on the Jinx, 1 on the Tristana, and less than what, half a wave ahead for the Jinx. These ones go down.
The biggest thing is because Tristana was down there by herself, because Ali's just roaming everywhere. She's actually got a slight level advantage, which is what, you know. I mean, the bot side from Blue were trying to deny her XP as much as they could, but it was in a weird spot, so she was still pretty safe to at least get the XP. And in terms of farm, like, she's going to clean up this wave and not be that far behind. So I still think this Tristana's in a pretty good spot. So Blue side really need to keep pushing this small lead that they've got.
Corki picking the Lux ult here. Did you see what she ulted? I didn't see her.
I did not see anything. Corki's on full HP, so
she did in fact ult. No idea what she ulted, but you know,
maybe just a wave just to shove it out so she could back. But this dragon coming up in 35 seconds should be a pretty big doozy one. I dare say there will be a fight for it.
Now that we know where the Dragon Tower is located, we can wait.
Yeah, I can actually easily turn it 24 seconds. So Ali looks like going for a Hex Slash here. He does have ult up, so he's going to get those better resistances.
He is an alcove gamer. We do see the Nunu waiting at the jungle pit.
Lilia, Nunu coming down as well.
But Lilia also here. Could be a 3v3.
Hit the Q, that's it. Nunu's in the spot, no flash.
The box. Nunu will go down here.
Very well played.
Kill over to the Jinx.
And
the Corki has TP'd in,
as well.
Drop the package, and chasing the Tristana. Tristana over the wall, but we do see the Lux come down to try and help. And maybe the disengage here from the red team as EZ4 look towards the dragon. And the top laners are just still in top lane. The Wukong does have TP available. Surprised.
I was thinking, I'm surprised there wasn't at least a follow-up, or at least a threat to get onto that, but the other players were pretty low, so I think it takes time. That's a big play. This is the lead that they needed.
The Wukong's lane is over. Surely you'd be trying to affect the game in any way you can. Like, at this stage, if not good for anything else, you're good for CC in a team fight. As we see the Rift Herald drop,
woke him up.
And the Lilia wakes up.
Lilia woke her up too early. Oh no. Oh, he's got the ult. He's in the ult here. I still don't understand the ult. Oh, he's missing his abilities. He's going to hit him.
Tower shots. Will die to the tower.
Oh.
And the alley picks up the kill. The
shutdown goes
over
onto
the alley. It's probably best case scenario in that fight after eating so many tower shots.
Getting a lot here though. You know, Corki getting a good couple of plates here. Hopefully can finish that off, maybe.
Does Valkyrie away there from the Nunu gank, and it will look to keep this wave shoved as he does look to secure first tower for EZ4. And first mythic of the game completed there, the, what's it called? Rift Maker for the Mordekaiser. Has that huge lead in top lane.
Yeah,
and also has tier 2 boots, so large advantage for that man.
It's like Wukong going for the Triforce as well, so going for more of that like dueling build. So either wants to stay in lane with this Mordekaiser and split push, you know, which is pretty surprising. I thought he'd maybe, you know, because the game's over, just get as much lethality as possible. Therefore, in the team fights, his Tristana's going to be big, but be interested to see how this Wukong kind of wants to play it out with that build. Nice slow into Tristana here. She's definitely going to eat some damage.
Does rocket jump away from the thresh hook, and yeah, the Wukong building for lane here doesn't make much sense to me. That's not what you'd expect, and not what you'd want to see if you're a fan of the name that I'm not going to say because I like my Twitch account. As we see another gank coming into the mid lane. They've either forced to flash away, does Valkyrie away as well, but the Nunu, a fast boy, and here comes the cow.
Ali's here as well, though.
Combo, and the Nunu picks up the kill. 3-man mid.
Yeah, Corky not having a good time.
Lots of pressure onto the Corky, and it's been pretty effective. That's been the source of most success for the red team. Hentai Lover 42069. Still 23 farm down, but does have the 2 kills and the 1 assist. And if you see another tower dive coming out from the Mordekaiser,
just too easy.
But
he's just going to take this out as well.
It looks like he's out. It looks like the Nunu's running.
Big fight here. Big fight.
Tristana kills the Jinx right at the start. Jumps after the Lilia. Lilia will ult to try and... Ooh, kill goes over to the alley.
Lux is here as well, though.
And the kill will go over to Hentai Lover 42069. Now has 6 kill involvements. But yeah, that was a huge fight from the red team there. Puts the Jinx out of the fight right at the start and able to pick up the 3 for, was it 1 or 2 in the end?
I think that was 2. 3.
3 for how many red players died? 1?
Good question.
Just the Tristana?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 3 for 1 for the red team.
Yeah, that's pretty big for them. They still got a pretty big gold deficit at the moment. But like I said, once Tristana, because Tristana has this free range to just attack things, and the same with Lux, they've got these big meatballs jumping onto the likes of Jinx and stuff like that. There's not a whole lot that the Thresh can do. And same with Lita, she's just going to be prancing around doing Qs like little whirlwinds with her little fucking wand thing. It's not going to do a whole lot. So if they can get in the positions to do these fights, they can easily win this the red side.
Second Rift Herald was up and pinged immediately by the Lilia there.
It's not good, not good, not good.
And walks into...
Misses everything, though, from this...
Does get in the lantern, does get the flag.
Oh, the Lux caught out here, though.
The Corky. Atlas picking up the kill with the Jinx R. And the Alistair looks to retreat through the opposition jungle.
This should be just perfect time for Dragon. I think they're just wasting time here. Jump on the Dragon.
They are wasting a lot of time. 3 people chasing the cow as the cow just continues to try and waste their time. It looks like 2 of them giving up and just the Corky will continue the chase. As they do look to start the Dragon, Nunu rolling away. And it looks like Ali is out. They've grabbed the Dragon. Can the Corky get 1v1'd as the Wukong comes in and cleans up the kill? Lilia ults just to kill this cow and dies as well.
Messy.
Gives the Wukong more gold that he doesn't deserve. So the Mordekaiser ult come out onto the Alistair. That's 3 ults they've seen wasted now on just to kill this Alistair. As Thresh goes down to the Luxor.
That's the fight I was talking about. Just Nunu just being this big annoying blob in the way, and Tristana and Lux just easily make the plays.
Lots of time and lots of cooldowns expended in that chase for that cow, and means they had nothing left for when the backup arrived.
They got a Dragon for it, and Alistair. That's all they got for it. It went on for so long that they killed. That started off with killing Lux, and it ended with Lux getting a kill.
Yes. Full circle there. Not a lot of no tier 1 turrets left and no major objectives currently available for EZ4, so they will look to get some vision and make the most of this lull state to continue to grow this 3k lead at the moment after losing a fairly elongated fight. Clear out some vision. Alex would be loving this. Just a lot of vision wars. As we see the
shout out to Alex.
The Man Loves Award.
Taking my spot in Clash, like the real hero.
I wish he'd taken mine. 6-1 now for the Mordekaiser. Still has the 300 gold shutdown.
Is there a gold graph function? No, there isn't.
I
Is
don't
it?
think so in this. That'd be pretty cool, but I think that's
Because I feel like it is slowly, depreciating it. Well,
I think it's
it's not as spiked as much as what it was.
I think it's
the trending
fairly
is not as up.
similar. Like, I think it's plateaued. I think it's been 3-ish K
Yeah.
for a while. We have not
But
seen the exponential growth.
We want that. We want that trend line to grow. We want that to continue going up. If it stays stagnant, that's where
Look,
the red
EZ4 is a
tide.
capitalist
That's where the red tide want to be.
country, and do you want to see the growth in the GDP? As we see
Exactly
4
right.
members in the opposition jungle, as they look to take away this red buff. Lux does land the Q, does land the E onto Ariana Grande, but they've taken their red buff, and now it just looks like they'll leave.
This is what they want to do, though. They want to, they do have the map. They got towers. They got 3 towers. They got the first 3 towers, so they can push ahead, get in their jungle, take their shit, and this is what they need to do to keep, just suffocating the red side, so they can't even get the opportunity to come back. Mordekaiser's in some trouble here. This is a TP from Corky as well. This could be a good fight, or it could be real sour. It depends how they play
We
it.
see the flash come out from the Nunu race car as he does get caught in that Mordekaiser E. Kill goes over
big play.
to the Mordekaiser.
Rift is in mid as well. If they really want to force something, they should get on Baron. They don't have to fucking
Baron
do it.
is up. They are a pick up. No jungler on the red team.
They need to get ready to turn real fast though. James needs to be in a position where he can instead of hook. Or Lilia could be a Lilia flash Q with the ult.
Lux Q lands onto 2. Lux R onto the
Self
body. Doesn't look
poke
like
here,
the flash will live here. Gets the box up. 4 players collapsing onto the
They need
body.
to turn earlier.
The turn has not been horrible for EZ4.
Although Jinx is getting excited here.
Jinx getting the cleanups
Yes.
as they look to put the Lux in the dirt.
Perfect. They still have enough. They still have enough resources to do the Baron.
And Jared.
It looks like a Jared Baron call, but no one wants to follow it.
No one wants to join him, so it just clears out a little bit of vision. The Nunu is
one of the
up
ones
now.
I would have followed Jared on, but that's okay. Like, they got Soul Point actually right now, and Dragon is up in 50 seconds. They just reset, get ready for that, and play around that. And they have the tool now. They can play around Baron and make the red side pick. Hey, you want to take our Soul? We'll take Baron.
Yeah. If you want your first Dragon, you have to give up Baron for it. So
yeah, they're in a really good position here. That was a huge fight.
And that's a couple of kills now onto the Corky, who has a gold lead. I mean, has a shutdown now after just those 2 kills. Was 0-4 going into that fight, but 150 gold bounty on his head for getting those 2 kills.
And finishing his second item as well, so he only really had the Mana
Mune.
Yeah. And now he's finished that. I don't know what it's called.
Immortal Shield Bow.
Yeah, see? So there. It looks like they're getting ready for... And they've got Mordekaiser on top side as well right here with TP. So they should either really force... I don't think they should force this. I think this is where they should be near towards Baron. And they say, hey, you want that? They've got top side priority here. Mid is also pushing on its own. So they don't have to do anything here. I think what they're doing is good still.
Yeah,
they just have to stand here, let Mordekaiser do what he's doing. Either give up the first Baron... this dragon here, but I wouldn't force for it.
Yeah, I think now is where the TP does come in. They do want to force for it. They do want that soul.
Yeah. Kaiti, they need to be more Kaiti. Closest target.
In deep. Nunu with the big ult.
Oh, it's really messy.
Lots
of damage done from Lilia. There it is.
Viper
getting excited.
Up the fight.
That's a free soul now.
And that's going to be soul over to EZ4. And probably Baron as well, potentially. Oh, they're probably not healthy enough.
Short timers. I think they're just back here. Shove the lanes out and then reset for Baron.
Atlas picking up that mid wave. Corky picking up that bot wave. And yeah, the next objective for EZ4 closing out the game is that Baron. As we see the BM recall from Thresh.
It almost looked real messy in that fight because Nunu was in a good spot with his ult, and there was a couple of champs that only barely got out, which could have changed it because they only just survived. So it was a really good turnaround. Lilia got in the back and did just an astronomical astronomical amount of damage
Astronomical.
as well.
Yeah, and the really
So
well timed
went down
as well.
fighting real hard. Exactly. Giving Corky and Jinx allowing them to lay down the deeps.
Second item completed there for the Lux, the Horizon Focus.
Tristana's still very far away from the second item too.
She's going to go Cull as well as the...
Yeah, I mean, which is understandable because of the way they were playing the game. She was basically by herself, so she was in that passive farming type playstyle.
As we see all of the blue team on the Baron side of the map. Well, as I say that, the bot lane walks away, but are looking to posture at least that they wanted the Baron. As we see, the package coming from Corky gets rooted by the Lux. But this is a big force coming out from Jared. That is a deep, deep package. Lilia doing the deeps, gets the sleep.
In the position to... Oh my god, she's so fast!
Still alive. That is a speedy little deer.
Oh!
Lots of damage onto the Lux.
Oh,
may pay for it with his life.
Does Corky
eventually.
Oh no,
Tristana able to clear. And the hook from the Thresh. This is where being
really not coordinated.
Being really behind there for the Wukong, punishing him severely. He does not have the damage there to 2v1 the bot lane.
They should be able to just push this up. Mordekaiser continues that push. That was 4v5.
The way that the game lags makes me think that it's over, potentially. This could be a game-winning push.
Just assume that it was... I don't think they're in a position to push for the win.
But what about in 2 minutes when you caught up to live?
Unless they get a few picks here and there, but yeah. I think at the moment that's another time they should be doing Baron. The waves aren't pushing up, and looks like they might be rotating towards it.
Yeah, they've got that bot inhib tower, and they are taking away the farm. I mean the jungle on the red side of the map, but not looking to start the Baron just yet. There's a ping onto the inner top lane tower as we see Jinx potentially in some trouble here, still not backing as the Nunu gets ever closer.
Whoa!
Has a stopwatch. But there is 5 members of the red team here, and
oh no, this could be Baron. This could be Baron for red side. Corky's way on the bot side of the map. It does have TP, but they should be at least starting it. They should be at least starting to force them out.
The red team starting the Baron.
Corky's showing bot as well, so
Corky's showing for the split push.
I think they want to try and
get the in-hit, but it will cost them the Baron. Lilia not going to go for the steal, I don't think, just throwing it.
No, I think they're just giving it up. I think they're giving it up. They're going in-hit for Baron. Red side back in this, though, for sure.
Giving the 5k down Baron away. And now posturing like they want to fight. Clearing out some vision. What
they can really play for is Elder Drake as well, which is coming up in just under 2 minutes. Thank you, Riot Games.
Thank you
for the timer.
Thank you, objective timers.
Oh, I'm not too sure what the plan here is though. Trying to 1v4,
and the Thresh will follow.
This is turning to an EZ4 game. This is turning to an EZ4 game. This is where we try and 1v4. They always try and 1v4.
Well, he might actually 1v4 here.
Mordekaiser's doing some work, but there's nothing else to get
Flashes
the map.
Gets the second one.
Oh, he's just doing so much work still.
The third one.
He's going to go down.
Get the triple.
Wow.
So that was the attempted 1v5. Did take down 3 on his way. And in that time, everyone else has come back up, and they're looking to run it down mid.
They are so lucky that Seagull is that fed, but Corky just getting real close and just trying to take him down.
Double kill.
That's an ace. That is an ace. I've got some pretty long timers here. I don't know if they can end this, but
inhib
should get at least 2 inhibs. By 2, I mean this being the second one. They should rotate
this is the second one. And they'll get that out of tower as well, I imagine, with the Jinx running there very fast. Close the vision plant. And the tanky boys are back up. But all the carries still have timers. And that's an inhib and 2 turrets over to EZ4 just off the back of how far ahead the Mordekaiser is. 50 CS and 5 kills in front.
Just absolutely crazy play from Seagull a lot there. They're so lucky that that actually worked out, because if they took him down, there's not a whole lot they could have gotten on the map at that stage, but it's a mentality thing, you know? 3 people going in one by one. That's how
Hurrah.
change.
And it'll drag up in.
If anything, it's been the reverse, and Mordecai's a
gets the cancel on the ult.
Kill luck down, Nunu down.
And this could be the game, as more kills going over to the side of EZ4. But
Jinx
the Tanky
in
Boy
the
is still
spot.
alive.
Oh, the
Jinx
alley!
2. Jinx 3.
That should be the game.
And they will look to end the game. They already have super minions on the Nexus turrets.
That was a spicy TP from Corky. They should be able to do it. Death time is at least 20 seconds. They've got Lilia scooting around, and they've done it. They've done a tier 4...
Tier 3.
Tier 3 champions.
Atlas's premium
on
ticket.
The Smurfs.
Atlas's premium ticket paying dividends. I'm very interested to see what he gets. Ali, best 1v1 of the game, says Bobzor. Planned.
GG.
And that's the game. Big performance there from Seagull Lord. While we're on the stuck gold thing, we'll just have a look at the scores. Yeah, there you go. So,
yeah, pretty pog.
Get the fuck out of there and go do the post-game interview, I guess.
Yeah, who are we going to interview? We've got to go Seagull Lord after that huge bloody triple kill.
Do we drag him in, or do we just go in?
I think we just drag him in.
Okay, we won't go into the chaos. Hello.
Hey, I've got a baby on me, but I'm happy to interview.
Yeah, welcome to the post-game show. Better performance from you in that the third game, I guess. Happy with how you played?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, getting a first blood off the invade was good, and then the Wukong took a terrible trade, level 1, and blew his TP, and it was all history from there. Like, once I hit 6, I just picked the 1v1s when I got ganked, and yeah, good to go.
So I'm just getting breaking news that Stephen Atlas is actually opening his ticket orb thing. Do we want to cross over to see what we'll be seeing?
That's the wrong thing.
And we'll fall back to the interview?
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how we do this, Dol.
Rated war.
So glad I got banners on my accounts. So good.
Alright, we're in.
Breaking news.
Do it, mate.
Everyone ready?
Go.
Yes.
Slow news.
Is it time?
Oh, this is going to be so
stream.
Show me Explorer Ezreal.
That is such a good reward for the triple jinx game. All right,
Yeah, I've got that one.
All right, that's trash. Trash.
Fuck off, that's the best Tarek skin in the game.
Trash.
I like the Emerald Tarek.
Oh, it's even worse.
He's a doctor.
It's even worse.
Oh,
That's my legendary. I didn't even know this was a legendary. Oh, what a waste. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well deserved. Add to my collection.
17.
Add to my collection.
Geek, dude.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Loki.
Nice.
oh, not bad.
Dude, are you going to main Skarner now?
Instantly. See you later.
Oh my god.
Not even a reroll?